All right, everybody, it is the Rational Gig Driver back. We've been out a little bit today. It's been not the best of days. I'll update everybody here as we're driving. Yesterday was an outstanding day. Today's been not such a great day, but maybe it'll turn around now that I got you guys on. So that's what we're hoping at least. So I figured we'd do a little spark dashing, I'll update you guys on my day, on what's been going on, and we're there. So hopefully we can get a good flow going here. And anyway, so today, let's see here. Where are we at? Basically, DoorDash just taking craps on us. That's pretty much been the whole day. Spark's not doing much. We are on a Spark shop right now. It's the first Spark order of the day. We got a $15 and some change 6-mile shop. So I took it. It's the best offer by far that I got today. So we're doing that. Of course, it gives us return miles to get back up here. So I took it. I was on a DoorDash order when I took it. And it was a $6 plus Subway order. And I thought, oh my God, DoorDash is finally going to give me a good order. And it was a 10-cent hidden tip. So I got $6.10. Now, I was only going 1 mile. Can't compete on the miles. But it's been a rough day on DoorDash. DoorDash and I have not been, we'll just say, not been getting along order-wise. It's just been one of those days. But sometimes you have them where DoorDash is just trash. I mean, that's pretty much the best way to describe it. It's not the best orders at all. All I've done today is DoorDash, and let me just give you an example of what we were dealing with today. So the first, I took my son up. He had football practice today. There was a football practice morning. So I took him to practice, and he only was there it was only an hour of practice. Uh-oh, hold on, we're frozen. Oh no. Alright, anyways, so hopefully this stays with us here. I'm using my Z Flip today, so it's a little bit of a different perspective. Because I'm using my Z Flip, I guess I could try and see if I could flip it around. I don't know, it's kind of is a little bit weird because I think I would lose the stream if I turned it down. I certainly wouldn't be able to see you guys or see what's up. So I have to do it like this, and I can't put it in my normal holder because it's a spring-loaded holder, and it would crush the fold or the flip mechanism. So anyways, I got to have you guys positioned here because both of my Ultras were not charged, so I had to leave them at home. I haven't had a chance to go back and get them, and that's part of why I wasn't streaming earlier this morning with all the action. And I just thought, well, I'll get the Z Fold out because it is a tall enough phone that it can actually show you guys a little bit of a road view. And if I flip it around, it'll show you an inside view as well. So you can kind of have the best of both worlds there. But anyways, as I was saying to you guys, and we started out the day with a $9 sheets order going 2 miles. That's the good part. It was a double order. It was kind of weird. It was like $4 and some change in 2 miles. I took it. I was sitting at Sheets. And then they added on another $4.88 on top. And it was like, the total was like $9.72, I think. But I thought, okay, it's going it's going 2 miles. I'll do it. So I collect the orders up. It's like 4 smoothies, 10 hot dogs, some candy bars, etc. I go in there. I make my purchase because I was at Sheets to make my own purchase. I make my purchase. I get everything I need to do out of the way. And I go up and I say, hey, I'm with DoorDash. And they're like, okay, hold on. We're still preparing part of the order. I said, no problem. So they finally give me the entire order. I put it in the car. I drive up to the customer's house 2 miles away. And it's a bar with apartments up top. So, of course, I'm not sure. Is it the bar? Is it the apartments? I have no idea. So I decide, well, I'll go in the bar. The bar's open. I'm thinking, well, maybe with all this food, maybe somebody at the bar decided they were hungry. They wanted some smoothies. They need to pad their stomach. Maybe they're, had a few too many morning beverages, and they're trying to pad their stomach to get home. So I go in, and I guess the owner of the bar is there, because he's like, I said the name of the customer, and he's like, oh, he's upstairs. He's my tenant upstairs. I said, oh. He said, yeah, he's going out the door and go through that door, whatever. I'm like, okay. Or go knock on that door or whatever. So I do, right? I go in, I open the door, I hear dogs barking. I hear the lady go, oh my God, he's going in. I hope those dogs don't get him. So of course I immediately shut the door and retreat. So I text the customer, I'm here. I call the customer and it says the customer's phone number is no longer in service. So I'm like, oh shit, they're not even getting my text. So I'm knocking. I don't want to open the door because when I look in, you can just see, like, I can smell dog, I can hear dog, and I'm thinking, guy's got to know I'm here, right? He's got to come downstairs. So, of course, I put the timers on both orders. And I notice it's not take a picture and leave it. It's return it to the store. I'm like, you got to be joking. So I waited out. He never comes. Never comes downstairs. Never answers the door. I don't know if he just thought I was going to leave it there eventually. Maybe that's what he's had happen on past orders. But that was not how this one was going to play out. So I leave it comes up and it says return to the store. So back to the store I go with this order. By that time, my son was done because he only had like an hour workout. So he's texting me, Dad, I'm ready. So it actually passed me by where the football workout center is. So I go over, I pick him up, and he gets, in the car, and I let him know, hey, we got a situation right now with this DoorDash order. He's like, all right, cool, no problem. So in I go, and get back to the store. Of course, the store's like acting like they never had this happen before. They're like, you're doing what? I was like, they're like, well, the customer's going to have, I was like, listen, I haven't even dealt with the customer. I'm assuming DoorDash will let this customer know that. I'm assuming DoorDash will refund the order or maybe redispatch the order. And they're like, oh, okay, let me get my manager. Comes out, she pretty much, and then she just says, well, just leave the order here then. I said, okay, no problem. So then I, of course, process it, and I get paid. I think it's $4. It was $4, and I basically got half pay on each order to return it. So I got basically another $4.50. Which again, it was a 2-mile order, so I got $2 a mile to turn it back. So I was not unhappy. So I ended up making $13 on that order. So I thought, okay, we got extremely op. El Riz. Okay, buddy. Anyways, so go back and, I'm like, all right, my son and I are going to do a little dashing now. Well, all we do is we get multiple crappy ass orders that we end up basically taking complimentary cancels on. I mean, some really heinous, terrible shit. And that basically continues until we get to my exit, to which I take a $7 3-mile order for Little Caesars. We get that delivered. So now we're sitting at $20. So I drop him off at the house. He's got some stuff he's got to do this evening. So I was like, you can go home and rest, get ready for that. And I'll be back to pick you up at 5 again. And basically, I go back out, and that's when I get to the house, and DoorDash sends me a really nasty Dunkin' Donuts order. So I was like, you know what? I know how to deal with this. I'm going to go up there and see if it's ready. If it's not, boom. And that Dunkin' Donuts is never ready. So anyways, we complimentary cancel on it. It's not ready. That order dispenses itself, and I get a $4 sushi order for a restaurant that I like, that I know is pretty good at getting orders ready, and at least rides me back in the direction of a Walmart, which is where I want it to end up anyways. So I take that order and I ride it back to the wall to, drop it off. I get back, and then that's when I got the $6 plus order from Subway. And I'm like, okay, man, this might be the one. I mean, it was a pretty big order. I did not see the item count because it was a online Subway order. And then that's when I figured, that's when, of course, it turned into a $4.10, went from a $4 tip to a $4.10 tip. So DoorDash just played with it. Now, while I was leaving the Walmart, I got a shop, the $15 shop that we're on right now. So, strategy now, following our SparkDash strategy, we are dropping this off and heading back in the direction of our Walmart Spark. Right now, DoorDash is off. I will probably not turn it on until we get back in the vicinity of the Walmart. I will keep Uber on, Grubhub on, Instacart on. But I don't want to get trapped down here doing DoorDash orders, because what they will do is they will push me out into the country from down here. There's a Subway, there's a couple spots, Barton's, and they will, I mean, sometimes they don't, but there's a good shot if I turn it on right around here, I'm not going to end up near the Walmarts I want to be a part, be near. So I'm hoping we're getting started here with Spark. What is going on here? Is there like a traffic jam or something? See a van trying to do some crazy turnaround maneuver or something. Is there something wrong? Perhaps there is. Because I see orange, which tells me there's either road construction or whatever, and this is great. Just the day, you know, like I said yesterday, this is gig work. Yesterday, fantastic day. Great earnings, great orders, great stuff. Today, nothing but logistical challenges, wasted time. It is what it is, though. This is what it is. This is what we sign up for. It's not hard work, but it's frustrating work sometimes. And the frustrations really resolve around the fact we're trying to make money for real reasons here. And things like this slow you down, keep you from making money, especially if you're, like I am today and I was yesterday, constrained by time constraints. So I don't have the ability to just float out here till 11 o'clock tonight to make sure I make what I need to make. I have to do it in a certain period of time, and that's when gig work becomes frustrating. Whereas yesterday, it was actually really good. I mean, we made more than what we were expecting. We made, 160, 150. So, today, I would like to have been able to make 134 again. It's not looking likely. I don't know what's going on here, because I literally started turning into this before I could see what the hell was going on. And I think what's frustrating to me right now is I audibled this shit, and I should have gone a different way. And I could have completely come in a different way, and I didn't. And I could have bypassed this entire mess. I'm thinking there's a road construction project going on, and my thought is that's what's happening right now. And I guess they're letting traffic go one way, and then I guess eventually they're letting traffic go this way. The thing that pisses me off is these roads are not, there's nobody out on these roads at night. So it's hot. It's freaking 99 degrees. Why in the living hell would you plan a road construction project to run and work at the hottest temperatures in the middle of the day with the biggest issues with traffic that you could possibly have? It makes no gosh darn sense at all. It's ridiculous. But this is what our West Virginia Highway Authority does, and they do it all the time. It makes no sense. It's nonsense. At least you guys get a nice view while we're sitting here waiting. I mean, I couldn't have positioned it better. You get to see the mountains. But man, this just tanked. As far as making this as far as the time value of this order, it's absolutely cooked. The only good thing is, again, the miles to money is good, and it gets me back to that Walmart. But we will definitely not be coming back the way we came. Definitely not. But that's exactly what's happening right now. Is, I guess, yep. And now they're going to let our side go. One of those deals, they got the signs slow and stop, but it just makes no sense. Like I said, why would you do this during the middle of the business day on a 2-lane highway where it's just busy, and all you're going to get is traffic, congestion, and problems? And that's just what, it just makes no sense. It makes no freaking damn sense this is what we got to deal with. Anyways, so that's been the day. This has been the day. So I guess with this order, I'll have to double check where I'm at. But I believe with this order, it will put us at about $45 for the day. So a very bad start to the day. Very, very low earnings. Very frustrating day. Appreciate the thumbs up, guys. We got 4 thumbs up in there. If you're in there, we got 11 of you I can see. Hit that thumbs up. Get the thumbs up here. Help us out. Help us out. And there you can see, if you needed to see what I was talking about, there it is. It's a slow man. But it is what it is. Now, obviously, if I was sitting on a $30 order right now, I wouldn't be sweating. So, again, some of it's order selection. Know your market. Know what's going on in your market. Know where you're going. Know your traffic. And don't pull audibles either sometimes with it. Because I do, but this was routing me a different way, and that's why. This would have normally been the quicker way. So I rerouted it. And it was to my own demise. It was to my own demise. And now, on one regard, though, I will say I'm happy to see them repaving these roads. Because damn, they needed it. Damn, they needed it. As you can see, I don't know if you can appreciate the roads that are out there right now. And here we go. All right, yeah, definitely. See, I definitely could have come in the other side of this, and normally would have. And we will definitely go back to that Walmart a completely different way. And this is another reason why the last thing I would want to do is take a DoorDash order that would require me to go all the way through all this garbage. But now we know. Now we know, good people. Now we know. We will definitely not make this mistake twice. But anyways, that's been my day. I hope all of your days have been going well. I hope you're making money out there. I hope you're not having a company day. I call it a company day. We're giving back to the company. Companies we're taking these orders for because they're just not working out on a profitability approach one way or another, whether it's time value, miles to money, both. So we'll see what the day brings. Now, again, I always say, a day like this, I've had many days start like this, and I've had many of them end with a bang. I mean, it takes one order. Last Tuesday, in fact, we were having a day like this when we got to the Frederick Market. There was not a damn thing working for us. And then we got our $110 payout for the day. And we ended up making $199 that day. So, you know, you just got to stay positive. You got to remember that you're in the long game. So eventually it'll make sense. Keep doing profitable things. Keep making profitable decisions. The profits will come. Make this, and again, you're going to have things develop, even when you take an order that looks great on paper, or that fits whatever strategy you're working on paper. You're going to have things go south, go north, go west, go east. Unexpected little things like the traffic being bad. But it doesn't mean you won't catch that run that you need. All right, here we are, guys. Now you're seeing the inside of the cabin. You can see it's a little bit of a different perspective with this phone. All right. Now, let's somebody, a DoorDash driver, trying to figure out how to scan stuff or something. I don't know why they're scanning shit. That's weird. It's very weird. Huh. All right. I'll be back, guys. Got to go unload this order. All right. We've unloaded that order. It was an easy unload. Customers over there collecting it up, checking stuff. How you doing, Tank? What's up, my man? What's going on? I hope your day's going well. I hope you've got your oil change. Hope you're making headway on the air conditioner. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. We're going to start heading back towards our Walmart now. Let's see if we can make something happen here. That's what I hope, at least. So now, all right, let's turn you guys back around. So you guys look at the drive, take in the sights and the sounds of wild and wonderful West Virginia. We are going back a totally different way, guys. Why? Because that way is a mess. Hopefully this way is better. It might not be that. Look, we might have some cell phone connectivity issues. That's it. What's the topic? Car ride? Oh, there's the topic. No, it's the topic is we're doing some SparkDash. We're out here making money using the gig apps, and we're driving around, and you guys get to see the sights and sounds of my local community while I'm out here delivering, talking to you guys and fellow gig workers who might find this. And if you're not a gig worker and you've ever been interested in what gig work is like, how much money you can make, you stopped into the right stream. Get yourself subscribed, because we go live daily. All right, here we go. 19 stops, 4371, 34.1 miles. No, we will not do this. It's not a good order. We will decline that, and that is not going to work for me. If I was going to do something like that, I'd power up my Amazon Flex app and give that a try. Hopefully I would not make the same mistake I did last time I attempted an Amazon Flex after a long break. For those of you that were not in stream yesterday, I, on Saturday, attempted with my son, of course, to come out and help me to do an Amazon Flex. Got a great offer, 96 bucks, 3 hours. And I old manned it up. I actually forgot to check in when I got to the pickup or the station. Sat there wondering, just forgot. I'm waiting in line. And then it was like, holy shit, I never checked in. I go to check in and it said, oh, you missed your drop-off time. You never checked in. So I had to make the drive of shame out of the station with no order. And I'm sure everyone else is laughing at me and thinking, who is this idiot? And I'm thinking to myself, my son was laughing at me. It's like, oh my God, Dad. I'm like, I know, I forgot. I totally forgot. I bungled it. Day one, man. And for Amazon Flex, it is kind of like a day one situation, because I haven't done it in a long time. I haven't done it since 2022. And I was already feeling that day one kind of nerve setting in, because right away the app started spitting stuff at me that all these new things. And I'm like, holy shit, this thing's changed. And of course, I'm not sure if it's changed in a good way or a bad way, or maybe in the middle. So I'm like, oh man, there's a lot of shit we got to do now. So I thought, I already knew and already felt it was kind of going to be an interesting experience. And then that happened. And I never even got to experience it. So at some point here, we will do a Spark shift and see how it goes. Especially if they keep offering us 30 bucks an hour, over 30 bucks an hour up front. You can't turn that down. That's good stuff. And you got, what an interesting name for a heating and air conditioning service. B&E services, breaking and entering services. I don't know, that would not make me feel, it's like, what? Who thought of that name, man? But it's Band E services, I guess is what it stands for. What the hell is Band E? Makes no sense. But whatever. Hopefully it's a good name and it's not, making people uneasy. you guys can see out here, we've got blue skies. It's 101 degrees right now where we're at. It's like we're out in the damn desert. I feel like I'm in Las Vegas. Although I've heard Las Vegas is as much as 120 degrees right now. That's nuts. That is insane. And I believe it. My wife and I have been out to Vegas in, I guess, July, but I guess it would have been July, whenever Conor McGregor fought. Maybe that was July 2021, I guess is when it was. And I just remember we were staying at the Cosmopolitan, and holy shit, man, we were things out, look down, check out what was going on. I mean, I walked out, and it was insane how hot it was. It was like I instantly started sweating the moment I broke the barrier of the door. And I was like, holy crap, this is hot. And, I mean, it was just stifling. There was no way I was going out anywhere but the pool in that type of heat. And even that was a bit like you had to be in the pool because it was just so, just wow. And, but it was fun. Cosmo pool overlooks the strip. You're out there. Strip, you can see it. You can see the strip and things going on. See the big signs. And about 3-4 o'clock, those signs start to cause a kind of a shadow or I guess some shade. So it cools things down just a little bit, but not when you're at 120 degrees. There is no cooling down. It's just hot. It's ridiculous. All right. We got a Spark offer. It looks like maybe if it's a good one, it probably won't survive the internet. All right, here we go. We got $11. We got $43.71, and we've got another $11 shop for one item. So let's see what that one item is. Make sure. A bonsai wiggling water sprinkler. So actually, given how slow it is, I will just go ahead and accept that. One item I can get in. It's almost $2 a mile. There's a slight bit of carryover from this one. I'll use it. The least we can get, hopefully get, again, sometimes for me, I know I have a hard stop at 5, so I got to take these earning opportunities when they come. Now the thing, probably what I should have done, but then again, it may go away, and then again, I may not see anything else. So we'll see what happens here. So this allows me to not have to turn my DoorDash app on. Which again, with my feelings on DoorDash right now, it's not great. I mean, I'm like, are you kidding me, DoorDash? You totally, absolutely 110% abuse me. And I don't understand it. I do not understand. 83% accept and trade. I can't get anything better than a $6.10 1 mile order. Come on. So who, so then, it belies the question. Who are the good orders going to? Or are there really any good orders out there anymore? Is DoorDash getting good orders? It's the best orders on earned by time. And that, in this market, the best payouts I've seen recently is earned by time payouts. Those are the ones that are 13, 14. But yeah. So this should be a quick in and out. I'll go in. I'm hoping, and I'm going to double check this. I'm going to vet this and make sure. Although really I'm not. I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up. What the hell am I talking about? I'll go wherever it is. Also, my drop rate. I think the other issue that's coming on today, the reason why Spark is off, is because if you all recall yesterday, I had to drop a order, and it took me from 4% to 6%. Hopefully it'll go back down today. Maybe I'll replace one. But 6. Leave the drop. Any rating, it's your drop rate. Don't drop orders on Spark if you can avoid it. just don't take them. Use your, decline orders or leave them be. After I got excited walking in, it was DoorDash. I was on a DoorDash order and I hit accept. It was a $24 deal going to a place I didn't want to go. And then when I looked at the amount of groceries, the logistical concerns I had of having to show up there, and I was like, nah, that's all right. So I canceled it. Well, guess what? I canceled it, and now my ratings went down. And I find that when my drop rate drops out of the green, Spark treats me differently. I don't know if you all have had the same experience or not, but that is my experience, and I firmly believe that it makes a difference to maintain your drop rate. Acceptance rate, not so much, but your drop rate, absolutely. I was getting $50 orders yesterday, and my acceptance rate was like at 10%. Today it's 12%. My drop rate was at 4%. Now, contrast today, I'm getting garbage. Now, it could also be a rebound day. It could be that, they're simply just trying to now reach in and get me to take some garbage. Alright. I'm getting the warning. We suggest you start your trip. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, Spark, whatever. I mean, it just makes no sense that Spark does that or acts that way, because it's like, dude, I'm sitting here on this order, taking care of business for you. It's an order that you're probably going to have to add money to get other drivers to take. I snapped it up sooner than I probably should have. And you want to cancel me off? Really? Okay, fine. Cancel me the fuck off, man. I don't care. Like, the hell with it. Like, this one is not some fantastic order. Like, it's probably been sitting for a little bit since I there we go, $11. 2 no tippers back to back, man. What the hell am I doing, right? Hey, if it makes sense, if the money makes sense, I'll do it. Although I probably have a weak case on the money in this. This is not the strongest money, but it's one item. We'll get this done. We'll get this booked. Puts us at $57. I went grocery shopping for delivery early and got to the customer address, but they were not there, and I was supposed to check ID, so DoorDash instructed me to throw away all the groceries. Needless to say, I got some free groceries today, but there's no way I would throw all of it away. Absolutely not. I agree with you. Good job, lady. Well, that's great. It's probably more valuable than the amount the order's going to pay if you got the tip, so that's good stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you guys here. I'll be back. Stay cool. Hopefully the stream will survive a one item shop. I think it will, but I'll be back. Looks like my mom would be like, oh yeah, he came over. All right, guys, we're back. And, of course, it appears there's instructions regarding a camper. So it looks like we're going to a campground. I was hoping we were not going to a riverside place, but it looks like we are, most likely. So right now I'm trying to get the directions up. It was giving me problems. And it was giving me problems too, so I don't know if Spark's having its... Oh yeah, we're at the river. It is what it is. It is what it is. You guys will enjoy the view. Probably, if we even have a view to enjoy, because we might go down. I don't know how well the cell phone service is going to hold up. Follow the directions this time, not make the same mistake we made last time. It is hot. It's scorching hot out here. I'll tell you that much. 100 degrees, man. Woo! Dang. Tell you what, I'm feeling every bit. Right? We're bringing these good people it's a kiddie toy. It's like a hose thing where you hook a hose into it and kids can run through the sprinkler or whatever. Something called a wiggler, sprinkler or something. It's in the kids section, seasonal kids section. So fun stuff. They'll be having some fun. I feel like today maybe I should have abandoned this work day. Just go down to the community pool. Just say heck with it, man. This is, man, what a scorching day. Scorching day. So anyways, the shop itself was pretty simple. Had to walk all the way to the lawn and garden area, and right in the entrance to the lawn and garden area, they have a wall of like kitty stuff. It's like kitty seasonal toys or whatever. So we went there, and then I went to check out. There was a guy there with a quite large order, which tells me they're out. They're out there, right? You know, this guy's got one of these super big, lots of 2-liter bottles and stuff like that. So he's probably getting paid handsomely for that one. He's over there checking out. So I go to check out, and it gives me some weird error. It says something about the QR code not recognized. Never had that happen. There were two other registers in the Spark checkout area where they like to have the Spark drivers check out at, and they weren't up. So it was telling me that maybe there was something going on with the registers or something in the store. So I just said hell with it. I bagged it, and I walked over to one of the other open registers that was out there, and I scanned it and left. It worked on that register. I hope that means in the future store. Hopefully we do, because built to come back to this store. Now I didn't even get a chance to turn DoorDash on because we got this order lined up before we even arrived back to the market, which is the process SparkDash. But if I were to get a curbside, which I would prefer right now to get a curbside, to be honest with you, get a nice, handsomely paying curbside order, then and right now, 3:30 at about 3:30, we will hit the 5-hour mark for today. Now there was a little bit of a break when I took my son home, but for the most part, I had my orders on. I was trying to find orders. So 5 hours I've been trying to find orders, and we will only be at $55. So again, he who tells you he has great days every day lies to you. You will not see that here. You will see whatever comes live. And I have plenty of frustrating days and plenty of good days. At the end of the week, it always averages out to about the same amount. That's gig work. And there are monster orders that will come that will help you get to where you need to get to. But that's just the name of the game. You're not prove to me in my spreadsheets for 1 month, map out your earnings, come back, show me what you've earned. We verified screenshots. And that is the way we can verify every person. And not only that, but we can also make improvements. If you're not getting the results you want, I'll give you my spreadsheets. I'll walk through. Again, I'm not sure I'm going to give, I think I'm going to give driver utility helper. It's easier to do what I do with my logging and everything with driver utility because it literally catches everything as long as you're on earn by offer. The reason why I gave it up is because I was doing earn by time. Now I'm off of earn by time, but I'll get another try. At one point it was actually really nice because they had it was designed to work with your earn by time, and it would pick up whatever your earn by time amount was based, I guess, on your offer screen, and then it would take that number and give you a running counter on what your base pay was based on when your order started. And that was really nice. And then for some reason it all went away. Now I know there's been other issues. I know Maximo pretty much became ineffective because it was only capturing Grubhub. And Grubhub is not the one I need help with. Because I don't get a whole hell of a lot of Grubhub orders on a day. It's Uber to come at me. And it was nice to be able to set up a turn down filter on Uber, or even just a screenshot filter to capture that stuff, because you could just ignore Uber then, look at it, it's good, it's not good, see you later. So they do help, but again, it's all relative to if they can do what they're supposed to do, because for whatever reason the apps decided to mess with Gary Middleton's, how he does business, and start trying to shut it down. I don't know why they are. It's not in any way giving, the purpose of those apps does not give an advantage to a driver on anything other than make you safer when you're on the road. And as you interacting with your phone less. In my opinion, if I would say they should be hiring Gary, come in and integrate some of his features into the apps. And allow for some of it to be allowed to be in the apps. And listen, if a driver wants to filter out every under $6 order, let them do it. Their acceptance rate's going to be there. They can live in that world. It should just be part of what they do. And that's why DoorDash doesn't give the drivers the opportunity to do that, because that makes sense. I just don't like going on unpaved roads. It's bad for tires. You don't know, potholes can come up, make things a little smoother for us. But anyways, that order was everything I didn't want it to be, everything I feared it would be, and definitely not worth $11. We went down to the river, literally down. I mean, I wish you guys could have been with me. I think you came up for a little bit. I don't know. I'll have to play it back and post and see how much it captured. But we were on the riverbank. It was one of these little. There's so many places along here. I've never been down that way. But there's so many little places. Like you would have driven by. I've driven by that 1,000 times. Never knew there was a whole community behind there. It looks like it's just like this little, maybe just like country back road. Like somebody owns some property back there. I think you guys saw the beginning of it, but it was like a mile and a half back, and all of a sudden you come to a clearing, and there's a whole housing community. I don't know if it's rentals, I don't know if it's people living back there. There were houses. The people that I saw there, they were in their bathing suits and everything, so I don't know if they were vacationing down there. Very nice looking to a degree. Then there was one place that it was like an old man, looked like something out of the movies. I mean, he's like, cats are around him, and he's sitting at this table. He just looks all haggard and dirty. He's sitting at a table behind a little beat up old car. And there's the house in that one looked all beat up. So it looked like some of them were nice, like camping, double fifth wheels. But I don't know if people are living in those or if they're actually just down camping. But it's all on the river. I can imagine that they can't be down there forever. Ari Mack, it's a very hot one. It's well, now it's down to 93. It was at one point 101. Just a scorcher, man. Scorcher. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Looks like we got a 3-stop in Hagerstown, 1755. We're not doing that. A 2-stop, which is really one stop, $11, same Walmart. We're not doing that because we're not even close to that Walmart. Those are not enough to travel. So we'll let other drivers pick apart those orders. Let's go back and make sure we're active on Uber, Grubhub, and Instacart. Instacart might have turned itself off. It did because that cell phone connectivity. So there we are. Oh man, what an order that was. That was definitely not one I haven't even put in the stats for it yet. But when today is just one of those $40. Like I said, I'll turn on Amazon Flex if I want to do orders like that. I'm looking for a curbside or a shop. So we're gonna get down here in this Walmart parking lot and turn on DoorDash. And we may go to the Sheets because I feel like I need to do some sort of a hydration break. Although Sheets is probably not. Oh, here we go. Nope. Damn it. It's a shop, 9.4 miles. So that's not good. 11 items. That's not good at all. Sharpsburg. Jesus. Jesus, DoorDash or Spark. Start calling you DoorDash. Because I call it SparkDash. I mean, 90 degrees with humidity at 57%. Wow. Oh, I hate humid days like that. So here we sit, guys. Like I said, not a great day. Not a great day at all. $57.15. The miles are going to be absolutely outrageous. We're just going to go ahead and book the miles. Oh, wait a minute. Uber. $4.02 for 6.6 miles. Wow. Fantastic, Uber. Thank you so much. That is definitely not a qualifiable order. Not, like I said, that turned into a disaster. I mean, that's about the best way to put that, because that was just an unacceptable order on so many levels in terms of what we had to go through for $11. I should have known better. Normally I would have bypassed something like that, but for some reason I thought it was going to be in a housing community up there, not at the river. And then once I confirmed it was at the river, I should have just let that son of a bitch go. But I didn't do it. Taco, but half of mine to go get some wings over at Popeyes, but I haven't earned a nice lunch like that. All right, let's see here. Nope. All right, so we got an $11 6-mile 2-stop order and a $40.52 28.6-mile order. Neither of those are going to work for me. I'll turn you around. You can see inside here. I'll talk to you while we wait and see what inspires here. So I'm at Taco Bell right now. Actually, I'm contemplating what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to turn. Well, I'm going to turn on the DoorDash app. So I figured Taco Bell does a good in a rock and a hard place in terms of what we got to do here. So we're going to turn it on for an hour. What I like to do. 1 to 3 minutes near McDonald's. Let's see if they send us something decent finally. Low confidence right now in the DoorDash app. Now I've got to go and figure out what the hell time did I drop this off at. I'm going to say it was like 3:15. So, just not a good day at all today. All right, so this is the numbers. We've driven, now again, some of this, remember, I was commuting between places and trying to do orders, so some of these miles are because I had to drive more than I normally would because I was doing some personal things and doing deliveries along the way. But regardless, it's bad. 70 miles driven today, 82 cents a mile. 57.15 is the total we've made so far, and we've earned at $19.82 an hour active time. I have not put in yet the figures to get my overall time. So, in contrast to yesterday, just a complete 180 of a day. Unbelievable. And it's not getting any better. DoorDash has been on now for a couple of minutes. Nothing tells me it's supposed to be 1 to 3 minutes. I'm in the middle of a hot zone, and it isn't doing shit for me. So it is what it is, what it is, what it is. You know, we're going to do what we can do till 5. Oh, there it is. And of course, DoorDash continues to pile on the garbage. Well, here we are. The good news is we can hopefully get these triggered to be done with. I'm not even going to. I mean, this is not good. $10, 8.9 miles, guys, for 2 orders. Moves us to. Well, let's just go see. Now, Fiesta Tapatio, there's probably going to be a wait. There's no way to know which one it is. Well, let's go get checked in over here. I think, are we going to Fiesta Tapatio first? No, Jersey Mike's first. All right, well, let's go check in at Jersey Mike. See if it's ready over there. The problem I have is I don't know which one. I got to see if I got a tip date on either of these. I'm suspicious one's going to be no tip. $10, 8 miles. Come on, that's what. I mean, the only good news is on this order is it's what I call. It's a one-sided order. I don't need there to be 2 sides to this order. So in other words, where it's going to drop me off is going to probably be a spot I could get another DoorDash order at. The downside of this is, if you recall, we're going back to the area, and it's going to take us on the route. It's going to require us to do that because one of our drop-offs is on there. We have to go down along that route that we were on where there's the big delay and all the traffic. So my concern with this order really surfaces around the time value of this order. The miles, not really that worried about it because, like I said, if we pick up a $2 a mile order from there, we pick up a $1 a mile order. We're getting the same scenario as if I came right back here. But I'm not, now if I came back all the way back here, yeah, I would be sitting here in a negative situation. But I don't need to do that. Now this is, an order that most likely has $8 worth of tips on it. More likely than not, because this is a $2 base pay order. So there's several things dragging this total down. Number one, they consolidate the base pay into a $2 base pay, or maybe a $2.25 base pay, or a $2.50 base pay. So that's thing number one that's happened on this order. Thing number two that's happened on this order is they have, all right. Spark is just continuing to get shitty. Shittier and shittier. Alright, let's just make sure we're still Alright. So now we're good to go. Alright. Just too many miles on this order. I don't like it. So we are really putting this to the test today on worry-free Kansas. How worry-free? How many will they let us get away with? Because today DoorDash it's just terrible. It's just terrible. What's up, young drizzle? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. What's happening right now? I'm getting abused by the gig apps. Just absolutely abused. But it is what it is, man. Some days are like this. Can't have all great days. So, all right, let's see what we got here. What I need is a shop right now from Spark. Clean this shit up, man. Just waiting on that order to come in and just clean this whole mess up. Clean it all up. Clean it all up. Oh, lady, you got to still keep that $13 tip? That's nice. That's awesome. Nice. Young Drizzle, you got a $13 tip the other day, too? Man, I need to get me a $13 tip today. I need it. It's been one of those days. Come on, Spark keeps trying to send me this $40 offer. Let's see what Amazon Flex has. I'm not going to be able to take advantage of it. Install now. There's an upgrade. Okay. It's updated. There we go. Or an update. Not an upgrade. Lady says her highest tip was $21. My highest tip, it was last week. $101. So So now we are waiting to get off these stupid orders that DoorDash sent us. We're wasting a lot of time. I don't know. It'll be quicker to just decline them, I guess. But again, I've been told by Rexstall, wait it out, be patient. My hope is maybe something else will develop. Certainly not on Uber. Okay, so you're a platinum level driver there, lady? That's good. All right, so we got an offer here. 1864, triple delivery, 6 items, 20 items, 19 items. Total miles, 12.2 miles. That is a fat ass. No. Too many deliveries and too many miles on that type of an order with Spark. Now, I don't know what's going on with Spark today. Maybe I made too much money on it yesterday, but they are absolutely sending me the garbage. That's where we're at. But it'll come. Whether it's an express shop that'll pop up, something will come. Maybe it won't, because I am time restricted. Yeah, you should definitely look. Here's the thing, young Drizzle. This is a litmus test. Okay, and I'll put this in perspective, because a lot of people hear, oh, what should it be? $2 a mile, whatever. It's $2 a mile. Okay, so if you're looking at your map and it's $2 a mile and it's sending you to another market, or it's sending you to a point in your market where you're going to have to return back to an area to get orders, you are looking for $2 or more a mile. But if you're going, say, from one hotspot to another hotspot, $1 a mile is fine. Because remember, the purpose of $2 a mile is to get you back to where you need to be at to get orders. So if you go for $1.50 a mile into another hotspot and you get another order that's $1.50 a mile, you're making $3. You're ultimately doing what you would be doing if you were making $3 a mile. You're driving at a very solid spot, and then something big comes, you get a large order program, and that's the whole purpose of what DoorDash, I think, is trying to develop for its drivers, is the idea that if you drive at like $1 a mile, $1.25 a mile, you let us do that for you, and then we throw a couple large order programs in there, a shop, a couple of good pizza deliveries that pay out at $4 or $5 a mile. Now you're making $1.50, $1.75 net a mile. So, it's the miles are not all the same, and that's why you can't necessarily judge it on that screen. But you got to have an awareness of what's going to happen. Now, if you get to that area and it's not an area you like, and you know that, and you accept $1 a mile, and then you drive all the way back to an area you like, you're driving at 50 cents a mile if you're doing it $1. So you got to really be aware of where you're going and what's your likelihood of getting an order that you are willing to accept. Well, young Drizzle, remember, on the completion rate, you should be able to maintain a 100% completion rate, because what you should do is, if you get an order that you need to drop, you wait 11 minutes. And then when you hit the 11-minute mark, it will let you do a worry-free cancel. And then you can cancel without an impact on your cancellation rate. So you shouldn't even have to worry about it. Because it should be so that way you can sit there and wait on the order. Well, good, about it then. Again, these are type of the things that you do. Oh, I recommend. I always pause after I do that a lot. I pause after deliveries, not even just because I feel unsafe. Sometimes it's because I don't want them sending me an order right away. So, because I'm doing stuff, or I might, want to have an opportunity for my other apps to give me an opportunity to do it, to send me something. But I will utilize the pause a lot, especially if I know I've got money to get me back to a better area if I'm going to a weaker area. Gotcha, young Grizzle. Well, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to be learning more and more and more because there's a lot more things out there now that can be helpful to you. Uh-oh. Where'd the order go? Must have been a good one. Alright, so now we're getting a $16 4-stop order. That's not good either. 6.2 miles. It's better miles to money, but it's still not right. 37 items, 13 items, and 14 items. We're not doing that. I mean, not that the items really matter. It's just the money is not. The money ain't right on that. We're not going to give up our time for $16. If you're going to sign on that one. Now we can unassign from the order on that. Yes, I'm going to unassign. And that one's unassigned. Alright, now we're off those orders. So, there you have it, guys. I don't know how long we ate on it, but let's see, how long did we wait? How long did we waste on that shit? And there it is, $2.75 McDonald's order. It just doesn't, like I said, it's bad news, man. They're coming at me. Well, we're gonna hit accept. We're gonna right over here in the parking lot. We'll keep waiting on a good Spark order. Alright, so here we are, guys. This is wow, what the hell? He pulled a gun out? I saw somebody pull a gun in the parking lot that I was at. Oh, they're claiming Angela's order is ready for pickup. Well, guess what? That's nice. I'm sure these stores are probably like, what the hell? turn on Spark. We'll wait a little bit. Make sure we don't get stacked or nothing. We're gonna stop orders. We're gonna have to stop the dash because too many worry-frees. So here we are, guys. This is it. This is just what it's like, I guess. Waiting 2 hours, waiting for a while. Again, who's winning here? Am I winning? I mean, I'm keeping my acceptance rate up, but am I really winning? But of course, I'm in position to work other apps. My other apps aren't doing anything. So this is a market issue, I think, just right now. As I've said before, my market is a tough one to work sometimes. And perhaps I should have relocated back up to Hagerstown. But there really wasn't anything good taking me up there. Yesterday it was just humming, man. $40, $50 orders. I'll do $40 or $50. Send that to me right now. But so the guy was waiting so long. So he pulled a gun out? What the hell? That's crazy, young Grizzle. I mean, that's nuts. I hope you reported him to DoorDash. I mean, that shit's not supposed to happen. He needs to just chill out. I mean, and relax. It's a damn DoorDash order. DoorDash will give you your money back if it's a big problem. And your ratings are protected, but holy hell. Yeah, it's just like I said. They're going to try to. I think I'm at a point in my acceptance rate algorithm or point, where they know or they're detecting. Hey, they don't. My rate's going to go down. So this is where they send you the crappy orders, and DoorDash figures, well, you're either going to waste a bunch of time, not make any money, we win, or take these orders. And my option is, well, right now, normally I would be working for Spark because I wouldn't mind doing what I'm doing right now because I just go in here and hopefully get Spark shots, but nothing's come on for Spark yet. So, anyways, it's just freaking terrible. Absolutely freaking terrible, man. Oh no, young Drizzle, they would have banned him. You should have absolutely reported it to the police because you don't know what he's going to say about you either, and how he wanted smoke. And not to mention that I would have, the fact he didn't want the order, I would have absolutely reported it because he could report you as, not delivering the order, and then you're going to get a contract violation. Yeah, I would definitely have reported that to DoorDash. Come on, Spark. What a different day than yesterday, though, huh? What a totally different day. Now, here's the thing. If I could go work till 10 tonight, this is the day I'd be out. I'd still make $150 to $200. I have every confidence I would snipe a few orders over the next few hours. I just would be spending a lot of time sitting. Now I'm talking to you guys. Normally I'd be watching trials or working on other stuff. And, you're not working. The key is right now recognizing, as I did right now, is I've driven a lot today. So I've got to stop driving. I've got to take orders that make sense. I've driven all I can drive. I can't keep going out here taking dollar a mile orders that aren't going to result in me getting something else at the drop-off, or I got to pick up a Spark order that's going to get me back to my Walmart so I can get another order. Here we go. Let's see if something comes. Is something coming? Nope. Nothing. So today's just a dead day, and it is what it is. It is what it is. What it is. But you should still do it. You can call them right now, and I would say, listen, I want to let you guys know what happened. I'm just. I literally just got out of my counseling session because of the post-traumatic stress that it's caused in my life. But I know I should have reported this, but I didn't get a chance to because I was just so messed up over it, but here's what happened. And you'll be able to tell them when the order was. Well, it doesn't matter. It's that account will get shut down and it will protect you from getting into any problems. And the whole point of it isn't really to get him in trouble. It's to protect your account, because remember, he can report you at any time. Because, I don't know if you know that, young drizzle, they can report you at any time that an order wasn't received. It could be a year later, and you can get an order not received, and DoorDash will hold you accountable for that. Come on, let's see. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Did we wait long enough? Probably not. Probably feels like I did. I need to go over here to Sheets. I feel like I need to get some cheese fries or something. Yeah, I might as well eat if I'm not going to be delivering. $11.18 for 14.3 miles. It's a dead day, man. It's a dead day. This is ridiculous. I should be home spending time with my wife. She's off today. Got my kids at home. I don't even know why I'm out. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like yesterday. Now, yesterday I didn't get a chance to really maximize yesterday because, I mean, I would have had a hell of a day. I mean, by what, 5 o'clock, I was at 161. I would have been at $300 for the day, probably. If I'd have stayed out till 11 or more. I mean, it was that kind of popping day. And I didn't get but that's it. That's how it goes. The days you can maximize, and you're like, all right, today's my day, man. I'm coming out. I'm ready to go. Let's earn. Let's focus. Let's just hit it. And then there's nothing. And then the day you're like, all right, well, I got 4 hours today. And you come out and it just pops off. And you're like, damn, this is the greatest day I've ever had in my life. Well, good. I mean, dude, that's the type of stuff that would make you not want to ever deliver again. I mean, that's ridiculous. But I would definitely report it. Because the other thing, too, is you got to remember, you could get, again, like you just are preparing for, you could get sent back there again. All right, I see a shop. Oh, fudge, man. Somebody, oh, no, they didn't take it. Oh, it's across the damn town. Are you shitting me? It's just like, just playing with it. 13 items. That's not even good. I wouldn't. And then we have over here, one stop, $9, 8 miles. Hell no. How many? It's 54 items. Spark, you on the wacky weed today, man. What the hell? You on the wacky. Unassigned with no pay. Lease rate will be effective. Right? Yeah, wait a minute. Maybe it won't let me off. I've seen that before. Well, that's the problem. I got things I got to do this evening, so this is my time. It's either now or never, as they say. Or like I said, I might go across the street and get cheese fries. At least I could eat something good. You guys can watch me eat some, I don't know, I'll load them up with like extra stuff and you guys can watch me eat that. And I'll probably get like a really good order just to eat the first fry. I'll be like, God damn it. It's gonna be so good. And then they have to sit in the car. Alright. Food line up the way. $11, 14 miles, 3 items. They want me to go into all the way up to I know, man. That's how it is. That's why you gotta just have something else stream live. They only got like, I think it's 2 people in there. Now 1 person. Do you use a tablet? What kind of tablet do you use, young Drizzle, to dash? I'm curious. I haven't. I've used an iPad Mini before. I've never used anything bigger than that. I feel like it's just too big. But maybe you're convinced me otherwise. All right, another worry-free on a side. Watch DoorDash send me the same damn order. Well, now you don't need to do all that, young grizzle. Not necessary to do that. You don't want to be getting yourself in trouble. All right, finally a decent order. Holy hell, it's a gosh darn miracle. DoorDash has sent us a $7 2.2 mile order for sheets. Right here I was going to get cheese fries from. We're getting a Ghost Face Pop energy drink, Monster Zero, barbecue chicken flatbread pizza, pretzel nuggets with beer cheese, grande stuffed nachos, and a sheets fry cup. Maybe I'll have time to go over there and get myself some fries. I need to get myself something. It'll be a bag of chips. Something. We're going to get something. Reward ourselves for waiting, being resilient for this $7 banger of an order. I'm waiting for DoorDash to stack this bad boy up. This is the get back hour, man. And then maybe Spark will load it up. It's 2.2 miles, means it's 4.4 miles to get back here. So we financed our road back. If Spark were to send us something, we got the money covered. It's time to get earning, man. I hope we're beyond the crappy orders. Finally, saw that platinum level sign. They're showing their respect. Like I was telling Lady, I'm from the hood and I currently kind of still live in the hood, so I'm totally prepared to have to deliver back in that area at any time. I'm waiting for that address. I got you. Well, yeah, I know, young Drizzle, but it ain't necessarily worth that. Remember, something like that goes down, man, you're all trapped, like, you know, in the worst of ways. So, you'd be better off maybe addressing that when you're not on an order. Although I guess it would be self-defense if you pulled that gun out. So, and I guess if you showed up out there, it would be and in some ways, you probably need to, in certain areas, it's probably wise to make sure you're protected, because I'm sure it's crazy in some areas. People are idiots. What kind of tablet is it that you're using, young Drizzle? Oh, it's an iPad. Okay. What kind of iPad is it? Is it like an iPad Air, or is it an iPad 9? Is it a iPad Mini? Oh, it's a second gen iPad. Okay. It still works with the DoorDash app? So here we go. Walmart across the pond, $29.17. 14 miles. We can't do that. I can't do that. I mean, that's 4 items. It's not even a very good one. Let me just take one small little look. Where are they going to? Ha! Wants me to go halfway to Charlestown. I mean, come on, dude. This is just silly. Silly. Freaking silly, man. I don't even know what to do with this shit. It's that kind of day, man. Oh, look, Grubhub finally getting into the mix here. Red Lantern, $12, 15 miles. Jesus. I can't buy a good order, man. Not on any platform. Not on any platform right now. They are all garbage. Delivery address is too damn far, man. DoorDash right now won today with its $7 order. And I'll take that. I'll take a $7 order like that. That's a good order. All right. So now let's go see how this plays out, because we'll see what's up. Hold on. All right, guys. Well, Ari, it's been bad out here for me today. It's definitely not been a record day by any means. It's been a record day for how shitty it's been. All right, so we're back. We're back. And now it's time to go to this customer's house. And it is a 7-minute ride for us. Didn't get cheese fries. Whoops. I did get an Uncrustable. Almost as good as cheese fries, in my opinion. Tell you what, I bought some Uncrustables at the store, because I really like eating them when I'm out on the road, and these cost ridiculous. I bought my box of Uncrustables I bought for myself was like $4. And I get 6 of them. Excuse me. I'll turn this around. And these are like $2.39. But there's something about these that taste so much better than the official Uncrustables. And I think what it is the jam they use, the grape jelly. It's the best. And this one's just perfect consistency. I mean, damn. And I forgot. My 4-year-old wanted a Mr. Beast bar when I came home. I didn't give him one yet. I got to get him one. Anyways. It's time to get on the road. I got a like a $14 shop going 2 miles, but it was at the wrong Walmart. And I just don't have time to go up to that Walmart right now. Jesus Christ, man. I had to get an idiot who was trying to park this big ass truck, and now I can't pull out these things. The key to avoiding road rage, I've learned, is you do not look over at the person you're pissing off. And if you don't do that, it's for some reason, it's like they can't unleash their rage on you. So they might be flipping you off, or they might even be pissed off. But it's like you look over in their direction, it sets it off, man. And as soon as they start going off on you, it's like, bam! Bad things happen. Now, obviously, there are some crazy asses that will maybe follow you around or chase you down or whatever the hell, but sometimes you can avoid that stuff. But anyways, that guy was an idiot. I mean, he's so rude. He just comes in, takes up the whole thing, holds me up, making 6 adjustments. It's like, if you want to drive a big old car, man, know how to drive a big old car. Don't be coming up in here not being able to handle your business, and then you're sitting here putting everybody else at an inconvenience. It's like, and get yourself a small little hybrid like me. Oh, here we go. Nice. Is that? Oh. 4-item shop. Order was accepted by another driver. 6 miles, $15. It would have got me back home. Damn it, I should have just hit accept them. See, what you got to do with these orders, guys, is you got to kind of have an idea of what you're going to do. And you got to just kind of hit accept, like I did yesterday, and then you get orders. Then you can kind of decide what you're going to do with them. Most of them you're keep if the money's right and the miles are right. Then you're just looking at, okay, is there something about the order count that's off you don't like? And in a Walmart shop, I mean, I can do 15 items in like 10 minutes. It's they're so easy. So very seldom am I ever put off by the order count. Now, if I get 50 items for $14, I'm probably not going to do that because it's going to take me long. But you give me $30 for 50 items, I can have it done inside of an hour. You know, most times depends on the miles. You know, but I do it because I can get it done. Where I'm sitting there and I see that lukewarm order come through, where it's like, it's not great by any means. And then I'm thinking I should have taken it, but I'm hesitating, and the hesitation leads to someone else. And then something much better comes down the pipe, whether it's from DoorDash, or it's from Spark, it's from Uber Eats. You know, who knows what DoorDash has in store for me when I get to this drop. We'll see. Will it be good? I don't know. Will it be worth it? I don't know. This will be an easy drop off. I'll go leave it at this person's door or hand it to them. What is it? Leave it at my door? So there it is. So leave it at my door order. This will be a super easy delivery. We will be done with it. Back down in that direction. What I would have liked to have seen DoorDash do is stack this up with another nice order and have given me like a $14 or $15 swing, and I could have easily and quickly picked up that next order. But whatever. If DoorDash sends me an order right away and keeps me working till 5 o'clock, I'll be happy about that. But the thing is, I got to be a little particular in the orders I'm taking right now, the closer we get to 5, because I've got to be able to have time to get back to get my son, so we're not running late to where we need to go. But anyways, all right, let's see. We'll go ahead and turn this around inside. This is it right here. All right. So we're going to the end of the street.
Customer requested you leave the order at their door.
So it's nice.
They added the following instructions.
The customer has a big
leave at my door.
Statue of the letter of their last name, so you know you're at the right spot. I'll be back, guys. It did this to me last time. It didn't show me the payout. I don't know what to do with it. DoorDash is having problems today on multiple fronts. Now it's there, so I didn't get to see the payout. I assume it was 2 for 5. So whatever, dude. Like DoorDash, come on. We can do better, DoorDash, as a unit, as a whole, as a society, as a community. Got to cure these problems. All right. Spark is up. Four stops, 1864, 12 miles. Same goddamn order from before that I turned down. Like, that's just garbage, man. So I'm going to assume that was a 2 and a 5. Good afternoon, Presley. Not any days. We're giving back. Giving our time or our miles or a little of both. It's not very good today. It is what it is. So, that was at least $4, guys. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. But it is what it is. Looks like Barrel went out to sea. Oh, did it? Good. Now, hopefully it doesn't affect anybody negatively then. Ah, DoorDash coming in with some garbage. $4.50 for 2.5 miles. Better not be the goddamn high school. No, okay. We'll do that. I'll definitely do that. I'll see that one through. That one I can do. $4.50 for 2.5 miles. It's a through order. It's going to take me back, and then it's going to leave me right in range with where I want to be at anyways. Give me a chance. Okay, well, maybe we're not going to be able to accept it. I don't know. I just hit accept. Now it might register a decline because guess what? I'm having connectivity issues. Is that a surprise in my area? No. Because of AT and F&T, man. Fucking sauce. Not that this is an order that I'm really too broken up over not getting a chance to do, but missed the delivery. There it is. We removed it from your app. Thank you, DoorDash. Freaking prick ass piece of crap. So yeah, you just knocked me down for decline, didn't you? Yep. There it is. And that, guys, is why I can't ever go for 100%. It's also why I will keep a perimeter. I mean, I hit accept me orders, but DoorDash can't get me orders. I don't get it. But whatever. AT&T just cannot do it. Right now, the DoorDash app is just not even coming on. There's probably other orders that are coming in that are, like I said, I'm at 82 now, I guess. There it is. Let's see, am I at 82%? I guarantee you I am. I shouldn't be. Yep, 82%. Thank you, DoorDash. Freaking asshole. And then we got the Spark. Let's see what Spark has going on. They had an order for me, but oh, there it is. Oh, that's beautiful. $7, 6.9 miles, all the way up in Hagerstown. So Spark is a non-factor today. At least where I'm at. Oh, 1862. Hold on. Says I'm ruling it out. 7.5 miles, 20 items. Oh, God. Reject. That's horrible. It's horrifying. And this is 1864 for 12 months. Nope. Sorry. You don't have to dig in your pockets. Dig deep in your pockets, Spark, because it ain't happening. And then you got DoorDash absolutely playing around. Like I said, it wasn't that this was a good offer that I lost. It's just I lost the point, and I didn't want to have to lose points like that because, well, but it's just the idea. I hit accept. What was I supposed to do? What was I to do at that point? There's really not much I could do. Oh, there's crumbs. Oh God, Dairy Queen's the hotspot up here. That's not what I'm saying. They will live. Dairy Queen will send me an order for like $3.50 for 12 miles to go deliver two scissors. Jesus, $7 order back. Well, it looks like it's about to rain here there, all right, Matt. Suddenly there's dark storm clouds brewing above. And now DoorDash sends me a red lantern. $14.75 for 17.8 miles. Wow. Like, you gotta be shitting me. That's crazy. That's fucking insane, man. Alright, well now the question is, do I just decline this bastard, or do I go up there and play the game of long wait? Let's just go play the game of long wait. What the hell? Why not? That's why I'm wasting all these miles. I got my man there just strolling through the intersection without a care in the world. Four items. Wow, dude. Like, that is just unbelievable that they would send that to me. I mean, y'all see that shit, man? Like, that should be an earn by time only order. The customer tip well, I guarantee you the customer tip well, that's probably I would say, if I had to dare guess, it's probably a $2.25 base pay and a $12.50 tip. So it's not a problem with the customer tipping, because they tipped. But they just didn't tip enough. DoorDash isn't paying enough on base pay. Because where it should go is to earn by offer. But they don't want it to give it. So they're punishing me. Good deal, Tank. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear your day's going well. That makes my day better. To know your day's going well. I hope you're getting you're still taking orders. Good, keep taking them, man. Have you got your oil change yet? I hope so. It sounds like you got enough. Get over there to Jiffy Lube, Valvoline, get yourself that oil change. Big special things are coming, Tank. Good job. Sorry, good job. Oh, Jesus Christ, what am I doing? Why am I driving down there? I should have just declined. That's the shit you decline. That's what you keep your declines. And I had them. But you know what? I'm playing the game. Rex Dog told me, you can get to 100 doing this. Well, now I can't definitely get to 100 because I had that connectivity issue. That's the issue. Like, it happens at least once every 100 orders, if not twice, where I have connectivity issues. I literally hit that with an absolute dog of an order. An absolute dog of a third. That is a dog of... there you go, man. That's what you got to do. Yeah, you'll get through. Them fumes will get you through. Those fumes will get you through, man. You do it. He is definitely for certain. Sounds like you're, what, about a fourth of the way there, almost? Not quite, almost? Shit, man, I'm not even close to $130. That's just ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous. This is just a ridiculous day. But it's also part of where I position myself. Like I said, I should have just gone to a different area of my zone. I should have got the hell out of this place. It's not strong enough Clearly, when that Walmart ain't popping, and I knew, it ain't been popping at all, not even close. You got to head to better grounds. And there you have it. Another decline on Spark. 1297, four stops, 9 miles. Oh, you stopped taking food out the orders too, man. I bet your customer rating has gone up, Tank. Wow. You're a totally reformed driver. Yeah, you're going to start seeing lots of good results now. When that customer rating gets up there, then you're really going to see good orders. See orders like I'm seeing right now. $14.75 for 17 miles. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm thinking about taking it, but I really can't because I need to run the figures on it. Oh, man. 23 item shop, 1524, 1.6 miles at the Martin's way across town. I wish I was near this Martin's because I would absolutely try to do that order. It's probably best that I don't take that order because of the 23 items. I don't do well on Martin's. It's just so poorly laid out, so poorly done. Maybe I'll get a Food Line Instacart up there for one of these people in the apartments up top, or housing community up top. All right, let's go, man. Let's go. Arrive at the store. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Here we go. All right. I can't even hit a ride on this shit. Just all, man. Everything is just, today's not been a good day. Oh, here we go. Sushi sashimi for 2, man. Ooh, give me some of that. Alright. Completion rate will be affected right now. Of course it will. Alright. Give me some fried chicken at AC&D, man. Sky, guys. You see that? You see that sky? Yep. 5 Below and Martin's, 10 items, 10.8 miles. Too far away, friend. Too far away. Uber, why don't you give me some? My friend Uber. See if Uber Eats gets us in a better spot. Right now on Uber Eats, I'm at 4% acceptance rate, 5% cancel rate, and 98% satisfaction rate. And I've seen a lot of shitty orders. I got to get that cancellation rate back down below 95. Or I guess it's 5. I got to get back to like 4, 3 or 4. Cancellation rate plays a big factor on Uber in my opinion. I apologize, guys. You guys are probably getting some bad feedback too. I just realized because of where I have this position. I got that air roaring, or had it roaring. I just realized. So I apologize. That's why I had moved it originally. Let's see what happens if I fold this. All right, guys. So I have you fold it on my Z fold. Fold it. Let's see how this goes. But the problem is I can't see the chat. Oops. There's other problems too with it. But let's just see here. Where's the... Flip it around. Oh, there is an option to go backwards. Obviously, okay. So the only option would then be just to do this. And then watch the chat from my other phone. Then I'd be monitoring the quality of the stream as well. This might not be bad. Let's see here. What we got? All right, hello. Okay, I'm a few seconds behind. Now y'all got some feedback in there probably, right? Alright, so the question now is, can I get this thing hooked up enough to get charged with? I need to have a charger on it. Alright, there we go. And again, we got that now, so phase 2. So there we go. All right. So then I guess if I want to, I can turn you around. I just swiped up. Real Kanisha, I guess, is the next person. If y'all swipe up, at least don't mind. Wow. Crazy stuff going on this thing. All right. Here we go, guys. So we got some action on Instacart at least. 2460 Wides Market. They want me to go to Sharpsburg. Man, they're crazy, man. They want me to go to Wise in Martinsburg and then drive to Hagerstown and go to the Aldi in Hagerstown on Sharpsburg Pike. Freaking absolutely nuts. Then they want, or I go to Hancock for 2163 and it's only 1.8 miles from the customer. You all know how far Hancock is from me? It's like an hour away. That's crazy. I think that's nuts. Today, Looney Tunes, man. They're on the wacky weed today, these apps. They're not making any sense. No sense. Wow, $15 order. All right, so let's get back on point here. See if we're at a point now where we can let this thing go. Of course, DoorDash is going to be an absolute asshole to me right now because I guess there must be some connectivity issues. Just ready to. Luckily, we're close to when I'm quitting, guys. 20 minutes away. I don't think I'm going to make any more money. I don't even know why I'm out here messing around right now. I think it's time that I have to concede that today is not the day. All right, so we're still waiting. Still waiting, man. Still waiting. Let's see. 1 minute dropped. Nope, still waiting. I'm just like, whatever, man. Like, whatever. We'll see what they do for me. I think I'm done after this order. What time? 5 o'clock. Oh, no, they extended me to 5. That's right. I'm on till 5. So this order was originally meant, I guess, to take me out of the market and take me to a place out of the market. That's what this was meant for. And end my day. Essentially making 14. Well, no. I guess I would have made the 7 plus the 14. It would have given me $21 an hour. And yeah. That's what they were doing. $21 an hour. You put a plus sign on this, you might have fooled me into it there. I might have done it. I would have happily talked about plus signs and catering bag orders the whole way. Then I would have got a 25 cents and then I would have been pissed off. Because that's what we do. Worry-free cancel. Store still preparing. Hey, Russell Mulback. I am in West Virginia, actually, but I love Vegas, man. My wife and I like to go out there. We go out there a couple times a year. Might not be doing that now that we have a newborn again, but that had been. We're probably trying to go out at least once, but we'll see. We've already been out once this year. But no, I'm in West Virginia, and I appreciate it. I know Mondays and Tuesdays are tough days here. Yesterday was great on Spark. It really carried today. But today, woo-wee, neither Spark nor DoorDash. So now, I guess I can head back up. It's telling me to go to Taco Bell. Perhaps I need to get out of this range anyways. I should have just started heading up there, because you don't actually have to wait at the restaurant. But I thought, well, maybe I could get something good, because this is actually a good restaurant that sends me pretty high-paying orders most of the time. In fact, I think we picked up here earlier today, if I'm not mistaken, and it wasn't a bad order. But unfortunately, my recent relationship with the DoorDash app has not been one of greatness right now. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, let's see where we're at here. So we're going down here. We're going to go back down here. We're going to see if we can get one more order in. I'm going to go ahead and turn Spark off, because there's no use in even considering a Spark. I mean, I guess they could give me a shop that's quick, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I think I'm going to turn Spark off. I'm going to just let that go. I'll leave DoorDash on. I'll leave Uber Eats on. Because both of those could give me an order that would be in range. I suspect DoorDash will pitch me on at least one more order, because I'm on until 5. So they will send me something. Whether it's something I'm willing to do or not, I have no idea. I will turn off Instacart. So Instacart is now off, because I'm not going to be in position to shop anything. So, not the day we want it. Not even in the least bit. Yesterday was a spectacular day. Today is a... What did I tell you yesterday? I said, and I quote, go back and check me. I said, this time tomorrow, I will be crying, because it will be a bad day and all I will see is shit orders. And that, friends, is exactly what happened. Now, maybe I made it happen because I said that would happen. But it looks like the stream is deteriorating. So we'll see if we have... Sorry guys, you're going to get turned around. You're going to get turned around. You're going to get to see the cabin. Young Drizzle. Well, I just do daytime sometimes dark. You know, that's what's driving me to be out here during the day. Because I feel like Spark, you know, obviously Spark only goes till about 11. And I feel like once it hits about 8 o'clock, you're just getting the orders that never got delivered for the day, and they might reprice them. They might price them to make them look a little better. They might split them up and reprice them. But they're really just trying to flush out the orders that were unable to be delivered. So I feel like you get better, bigger offers like yesterday. You know, that will be, I'll see more days like yesterday on Spark than I will like today. But night is so much better for traffic. Well, I agree with that part. Yeah, traffic is... That's part of the reason why I like to come up here, because traffic up here is not as bad as it is if we were down in the other part of my community. But it's not as busy up here either, as you can see. And basically, if the Walmart up here ain't kicking... But it's really shitty, because you're going to tell me, like, when you see all the restaurants up here... I don't know, you guys really can't appreciate it just looking at it from the phone, but I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got like 12, 13 restaurants up here, right? 13 restaurants, and you're telling me that's just at this exit. And then down the other end, there's like 3 or 4 that were where we were just at. And you're telling me a priority platinum level driver doesn't have good offers? There's not something to send my way? As I told you guys, I was trying to get it done today, but my wife's we gotta have it, it's gotta be available for her so we can do her verifications. But once I get her certified and verified, I want to bring her silver account out, and I want to see what she's seeing. I want to see if we're seeing the same orders, because I just think there's different programs for different tiers, number one. And then I think it's just, you know, I still stand by the fact, I remember when I used to decline a lot, and I used to tell the algorithm what I wanted to, what I would be willing to deliver, and I wasn't just hitting accept on everything, thinking, oh, the algorithm will find me a good order. It isn't going to do that. It's not going to find you a good order. You got, oh, there we go. Now that's what I'm fucking talking about, guys. 11:33, 3.9 miles, my friend Uber Eats for Taco Bell. So F DoorDash. As my son loves the song F Cancer by an hour. Jesus. Hell yes. Hell yes, we would do that. Dude, we just like got hooked up with $17.50 for 3 miles. And DoorDash wouldn't end my dash. All right, good. Now we're ending the dash. So there we go, guys. That's a strong end. Courtesy of Uber Eats. What was it, $11.50 or something, and then $6.50 and miles. And we're going both to Taco Bell. One drop off is right over here. And then the other drop-off will be a couple miles down right near where my house is at. Well, sort of similar to where my house is at. And I'll be in a position to
turn right and
get home pretty quick.
Turn.
Just gotta believe, man.
Turn right, then pick up on the right.
Woo, here we are. And now it's raining, of course, you know. Yep. All right. So who we picking up first? All right, so we got 2 orders. I believe they're both from Taco Bell. Yes, they are. It's a shame DoorDash couldn't have been the benefactor of this good fortune here, given the fact that we messed around so much with them today. But of course, Uber was also sending a bunch of junk, so we're not going to get too carried away with saying Uber is a great app. But it will come through from time to time. From time to time. All right, hold on here. Now, what the hell is going on? Damn galleries at. All right, so it's 6:50 and 11:33. So 1783, and it said 0 miles at it. So it was 3.9 miles. So 1783 for 3.9 miles. Always a chance on these Uber Eats orders, especially on that $11 one, that there could be more on that. Oh man, I guess it's gonna rain for the rest of the night. There is no such thing, guys. That's the perfect order. It's always got to come with something. But hey, I'm gonna run in here, grab these orders. We're gonna get these taken care of. We're gonna go make some money, and then we're gonna call it a day. And I'm pumped. I'm happy that this happened. So give me a minute, guys. Nice. All right, guys. So, the orders weren't, one of them was ready, one of them wasn't ready. But it wasn't too bad of a wait. So I got it all organized in there. I took my bag in because it's raining. I normally will not bring my bags in.
Head to your drop
I don't know if you guys do or not, but I have a nice setup. They're kind of big. Now, if it's like a big order, I will. But in this case, it was raining, and Taco Bell bags suck. And I thought, the last thing I want to be doing is just already is just absolutely horrendous to travel with. You know what? I'll bring the bag in. So, of course, it attracts attention. So, people are all looking, you know, like, and then there's one guy in there's like, hey, you work for Grubhub? I'm like, yeah, I do Grubhub. He's like, yeah, it's like being your own boss, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, sort of. You could say that. All right, let's see here. Come on now. So, you could say that. Uh-oh. The stream is frozen. Or maybe I'm behind in my monitoring. I guess maybe that's probably what it is.
Turn left, then turn right on Hammond's Mill Road.
I guess, yeah, I'm behind on my monitoring. That's it. So I'm trying to monitor the chat. So there's only one person in here. It's myself. Wow. Well, that's good. We'll see if anybody comes back and visits me. Or maybe in post somebody will watch. But anyways. So now we've got a 2-minute ride to our first drop-off. And then we will be going to our final drop-off of the day. Whoa. Holy cow. I don't know if y'all could hear that on stream, but damn. That might be a sign I'm going to be getting tired soon. I could barely get this damn thing started. I couldn't get any traction. Of course, you know, it's all freshly. There's our friend from earlier. Walking across intersections. I mean, what the hell? What gives, dude? Like, what are you doing? You're going to get yourself injured or hurt. Or worse. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we are now...
Turn right on Cordova Court.
About to turn into our drop-off. I will turn you guys around. Ooh, this is getting hot. Kill my monitoring. I don't need to do that because I can see that. Let's see what we got going on.
New message from Uber.
Alright. I will see you at the door, sir. Hold on a moment. Yes. Oh, okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, that was a super nice gesture. Gentleman bought me. There was a water in the order, and he said, Steven, how you doing today? I said, doing well. He said, you hold the water. It's for you. I said, well, thank you. He said, I thought you might need it. It's a super hot. Appreciate it. So this was just an all around, so far, really good order. Refreshing order for what had been an otherwise troubling day. We got confirmed delivery, confirmed delivery. And then, of course, like, I had put his bag in its own separate little bag, and I had the water in there. I'm going to lay the bag on the ground and get it out. It fumbles. Luckily, the bag, nothing fell. I mean, because it was secure inside the bag. I thought, oh my God, what if that thing would have dumped that on the ground? Yeah, it's always the people that do something super nice, and then you go up and you just do something super stupid. And you're like, this is a super nice person who's doing something really nice to show appreciation for the delivery driver, and this is the order you fuck up. What the hell? So Ari Mack says, at least you're not biking. Yes, Ari, you're correct. I'll tell you what, because it's raining right now, it's hot. I mean, dude, I can't even imagine. But this will be the final order of the day. Perhaps I might try to sneak one more in when I go up there to my son's area, because it's just, to go less than 100, it's not acceptable. And again, it wasn't working all day. You know, obviously I was sitting a lot. But you've got to believe there is something better out here than what I've seen. And the problem with gig work, as you guys probably know if you've been doing it, it's the time factor. Many people rationalize getting into gig work because it's freedom. Like the gentleman inside there, he said, oh man, you're your own boss. I am my own boss. But look, on a day like today, I gotta step, you know, obviously I have requirements of my time that will not allow me the flexibility to necessarily overrule being out. But it's like, I gotta stay out. Like yesterday, I would have had $200 before 6 o'clock for certain. Because there was orders, if I would have had freedom to work as long as I wanted, I would have been well over $200, because there was a couple of orders we had to call that it was only a proximity. It was only because I couldn't go further at that moment than where I wanted to be at, because I had to be back. I had something to do. I had to be back to pick my son up. So if you take that out, and I do the 35 to 37, it's hot. I got a hot hand. They're just feeding me. Maximize, and then you come out on a day like this, and you're like, I don't know what my prognosis would be if I was out till 10. I don't know if I'd hit 200 on a day like today. I mean, I would like to think that I'd eventually hit like I did today, and now my son's contacting me saying, remember 5:45. So luckily, we're going to be able to get down here. I should be able to get back to my son with no problem. We should be able to have him there where he needs to be at with no problem. But the bottom line is, oh, your earned by time not available. Well, you know, perhaps a day like today would have been better off by time when I look back. Because what I did today was I turned on earned by order. I offer. Again, this is why I've said, you know, if I would have taken the offers on these earned by offers, I wouldn't have necessarily been in a better financial place. See, because the money was so low on those orders, it would not have gotten me any better. I would have spent time riding back from the drop-offs on some of those orders with no offers. I would have been $5 better, you know, $3 better. Young Drizzle says, that's cool, man. Tips are always nice when it's not cash. A guy tipped bottles of whiskey. Oh yeah, the other night, kind of crazy.
I haven't turned right on Weaver Lane.
I haven't opened or anything. Hey, well, nah, man. Look, I agree with you. I think it was a nice gesture. I have on the Shipped app. I'll tell you something. I don't know if any of you guys have ever done Shipped. I have Shipped. I don't do much Shipped. I probably should do more Shipped. But Shipped, it's what I call a sleeper app, right? You go out, maybe you're making $150 because you don't see tips. So you're really getting the opportunity to make a lot of base pay. So you might go out and make $150, and then the tips on that app, man, you can just absolutely clean up because they will
Turn
tip.
right on Weaver Lane.
That app does a good job making people tip, but you don't see it up front. So you don't make any business decisions based on tips. Now they do allow you to keep, and they recommend that you do that. They allow you in the app to keep like notes on your customer, tipping habits on your customer. You can flag customers so that when they put it in there, you know this is like a customer you want to deal with. And that's because you only see base pay. So you might take an order for like $10. That's like a 30 item shop. Now, what you're really doing is you're like $10, but I'm shopping about $200. And Shipt goes out of its way with customers to impress upon them to tip 20 or 30% if they like a shopper's service, and tells them that's how you're going to get that shopper back. And they do a lot of things to impress upon them that you wanted to build a rapport with a shopper. Then, you know, they'll come back and tip. But the problem is with Shipt is it's not a 24-hour deal. It's the next time they shop. So you might make $150 today, and this is why with Shipt, it's a flow app. So you might make it $150 a day because all you've got maybe is base pay. Maybe you might have a $200 day. But then, all of a sudden, you start to get people coming back, return customers, people that are returning to the app, and tips start coming in. So you might have an off day and make $80 because you had 2 customers come in and tip you on orders you did 2 weeks ago. So it's a stranger experience than what you're used to when you're on a DoorDash app, which is a tip-on-demand app. A tip right now. You see everything right now. You're pay. On there, it's more of a business mentality because it's like you've got almost residual income in a way.
Enter the roundabout and
so
take
you're
the
going
second
out,
exit onto
you're
Hawaii
building
Way.
your base income, you know, which might be $15, $16, $17 an hour. And then eventually you're built up to where you got these customers
Exit
who are coming
onto
back
Hawaii
in
Way.
to make their orders again, and they're tipping you. And
Just
they might
ahead,
even
turn left on
they even have a
Dogfield
method
Road.
that when they go in, I've been requested before where after a while, if you don't sign in or you don't accept it, they kind of stop doing it. But I would get notified, hey,
Turn left on
X
Dogfield Road.
is requesting that you shop their order right now. And you know they're a good like tipping customer, so you're like, oh shit, all right, well how big is their order? It's like 30, it's like 30
Turn
items.
right on Machias Circle.
And they're offering you, now they're going to come, at that point they're going to offer, probably $10 or $11 base pay. So you're like, all right, well do I do that? Do I
Turn
go
right
make
on
the 10 or
Machias
11
Circle,
bucks
then
today?
drop off.
And then shop that customer knowing that they're going to probably tip me in 2 weeks or a week or whatever time it is. That's like 20 or 30 on that day. So it's a different style app. But you can take from that,
Drop
and
off.
you can kind of build off of the tip-on-demand apps. And I guess it's something that I have never really acclimated to, I guess we could say. All right, here we are. I've delivered over here to this house on DoorDash as well. So, all right. Place an open garage. I don't see an open garage. Okay. That's going to be a concern here. guys, I will tell you one thing that is not as nice as my old eyes. Can't see this damn chat as well. That's a concerning aspect. Trying to read a small print is not good for me. But that's why I won't be using my Z Flip for normal. I like to use one of my Ultras. Battery life's better. I think the overall experience is better. The screen's big. All right, let's see what base pay we got here, guys. So $4.11 base pay on this order. Is that right? Damn. Woo, maybe they didn't put. So we got a shot. We got a shot at a nice day. Nice. Oh man, no network down here. All right, well, anyways, we're gonna go to my house now because I gotta go pick up my son. And we're probably not gonna be able to go too crazy on the numbers here because I've got to get my son. So, anyways, trying to get at least some of the numbers up here, but earnings update is delayed. Oh my God. Jesus, if this day just could not become less functional. Last delivery trip. All right, so let's look and see if show me the earnings. This is unbelievable, guys. It's un-effing believable that there's just this much problems with AT&T. I mean, it's AT&T. It lies right at the foot of AT&T. All right, so we have $4.11 base pay off of $17.83. So that means we are sitting at $13.72 is the payout there on the tip. $13.72 and $4.11, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's exactly right. All right, cool. So that puts us at $81.98. So not a great day by any stretch of the imagination. Certainly not good in comparison to yesterday, where we literally made half of what we made yesterday in the same time. Pretty much almost the same time. I got started a little sooner, but I really wasn't able to start. I mean, I was in a different area. So I think it also tells me, too, there is a difference where you're starting at when you're starting your dash makes a difference, or you're starting your deliveries at different end of town. I started focusing primarily on DoorDash. Like I said, I ran immediately into trouble on those DoorDash orders, and then made my way back up here, and then it's just been a lot of logistical problems, a lot of very slow, nothing good not a good day. Not a good day by any shape of imagination. And is it a day right now that I can't get to 150 to 200 to 250? Yeah, I could. Like I said, we're still in. It's 5:19. I work the next 4 hours. It's not in. I would make 150 today. I feel very secure on that. But is that at the end of the day where I want to be at? If I reach 12 hours, I think I could be at $200 with no problem. Because I think, and again, I could be wrong, but I think that I would absolutely make $20 an hour right now between Spark, DoorDash, Uber Eats. I mean, you see what happens. Like today, right now, like Uber Eats pops in, there's $17 3-mile orders. Boom. It's there. You just got to wait. You just got to be willing to put yourself in the position to get the orders, and eventually they will come. And you've got to be willing to not go crazy while you're waiting for those orders to come. And not do something drastic, and then you can't come back from you decide out of desperation, you go, you know what, I'm taking a 450 17 miles, screw it. You can't come back from that. You can't regain the earnings you missed. So you got to understand, that doesn't make financial sense because you're not going to be in a position to get back those dollars. You're not going to be in a position to undrive those miles. So don't do it. It's not going to make it better. Even if you come back and there's a $30 order. All right, let's just say you took a 6 for 17. Let's just say I took that 14 for 17. I drive 36 miles for $14. All right, I come back, I've earned nothing. I've earned $14 for an hour and a half. And then they come back and they bless me with a $30 order. All right, so now I've made $44 in a little over 2 hours. Could I have not done that? I absolutely could have. Why did I need to go drive 17 miles for DoorDash? I mean, maybe it was because I want to keep my acceptance rate. Well, there's ways around that. There's also, you have declines ready. And if you don't have the declines ready, be prepared to take action to offset that stuff. But on the other hand, am I going to do tonight, Ari Mac? No. I'm not able to do tonight again. I don't know if I'll do a little bit. I might come back live for a brief period of time on my way home from dropping my son. Yesterday I didn't feel the need to because I just came in and overdid it. I was hoping I'd be, even if today was a little off, I was hoping to at least be at 120 bucks, and then between the 2 days have the 300 I wanted, or the two. So my goal today was, hey, make like 110 bucks, even if I figured today might be not as strong of a day. So I was like, if I do at least 110 bucks, I'll be in line. I didn't even hit that. So we'll see what I do. But right now I'm going to end this stream. Let me put in one calculation. I'll tell you guys how bad it was today. Because we don't just want to base in the good days. In the good days, we want to talk about the bad as well. Because this is real life. And this is the real realities of delivering. And it is what it is. And it's just whatever, All right. So today, 95 cents a mile, 86 miles driven, 81.98 made, 8 dashes, 12.45 an hour if you take into account. Now, I'm not factoring in. I didn't go in and factor out all the breaks and things I took, but I'm just looking from when I accepted my first order to my last. That's my dash time. Now, my active time was 22.67. I only worked 55% of the time. I accepted at 2.59 a mile. I was offered 30 miles, and I ended up driving 86. Now, some of that's because, again, some of those was in commute. I had to go to another area that I would have never started in ever normally. I had to go over there because of my son's practice, and then I came back. So some of these miles are like miles I would have driven. Even if the app was off, I would have driven them, but at least I made money. I ended up turning it into 95 cents a mile for today. You probably take out, I'm probably closer to the 259 offered miles. Maybe like 50 miles is probably what I have, because I think I probably would have driven about 30 some miles round trip if I would have just said, hey, I'm not turning on the apps and I'll start right here. And perhaps I would have had better results if I'd have sat and watched my son's practice and then come back. My results would have looked totally different. But I decided to work. I decided to try to monetize it a little bit, and it is what it is. So that's the numbers. We had an average wait time on an order, 22 minutes today. 22 minutes it took me to get an order. That's terrible. Dasher James, it truly counts on your location. I agree with you. Not the worst, but I'm sure I'll do better later this week, man. Good shit. Yep, no problem, Young Drizzle. You will do better. It'll improve. Listen, like I said, if I was out longer today, my money would absolutely be in line. I mean, it's just a matter of time, location, time of day. It's a Monday. It's a Tuesday. Tuesday is my weakest day in my market. It is the worst day to come out. It's why I left my market last week and went to Frederick. And then when I went to Frederick, I found the $110 Spark order. It was still tough up there, but then I got that unicorn order that was only being done because it was being in preparation for a 4th of July party. So, it is what it is. I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I'm not sitting here worried about it, because I know I'll make it up. I know I'm working the next 4 days. I guess, what are we? 2 days, Tuesday? Yeah. So I'm working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I know, like, I'll make it up. I'll be sitting, you know, where I need to be at for the week. And I'm not worried about it. I'll be at least 8, 7, 8, 900,000, whatever, you know, which is where I want to be at. Now, depending on what I work, you know, I'd like to be at $1,000 at the end of the week if I end up working 40 hours. I don't want to be under 1,000, but last week I worked 25 hours and made 750. So, you know, it's all relative. It all will work out. It will all adjust out. It'll be fine. DoorDash 3 years full time. Me too, Dasher James. More like semi-retired life at 40. That's exactly right. That's how I feel. Yes. Yes, I know. I know. That's exactly how I feel. I hit 100 at 2 p.m. and I start at 11 a.m. Laugh out loud. I'll go back at 7 around 9:30, and we'll clearly take 150 home after I eat Chick-fil-A, which is there you go. That's right. So, all right, good people. Well, I might be back live for a brief period of time. I don't know. I'm not guaranteeing that, but if not, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I won't be going live tomorrow until the evening time because I've got things to do tomorrow. I've got to help my mom out in the afternoon, and then I'll be working probably around 3 o'clock tomorrow. So, oh, good. I'm glad to hear your basement is dry, Ari Mac. I hope it stays dry, and there's no more issues. Anyways, guys, till the next time, stay rational. I'll talk to you soon.